Attracting and Retaining the Best Employees by Barbara Lamon. All the activities involved in acquiring, maintaining, and developing an organization's human resources is human resource management. There's acquiring, which is the phase of human resource management that includes human resource planning, job analysis, recruiting, selection, and orientation. Then you have maintaining, and this phase includes employee reactions, compensation, and benefits. Lastly is developing, and it's the development phase of HRM includes training and development as well as performance appraisal. Human resource planning is the development of strategies to meet a firm's future human resources needs. Job analysis is a systematic procedure for studying positions to determine their various elements and requirements, whereas a job description lists elements that make up a particular job. A job specification is a list of qualifications required to perform at a particular job, such as certain skills, abilities, education, and experience. Recruiting is the process of attracting qualified job applicants as well as inquiring to encourage qualified individuals to apply. External recruiting is to attract job applicants from outside of an organization. Internal recruiting is the type of recruiting involves considering present employees as applicants for a different position within the organization. Selecting an appropriate applicant can be a lengthy process, but with obtaining the correct information about the individual, it can be quick and easy. The employment application gives a black and white version of the individual's past employment as well as their personal information that will go on record should they get the position. Employment tests are administered to the application to focus on aptitude, skills, abilities, or knowledge related to the job. Interviews are a very common part of the selection process. It gives HR an opportunity to meet face-to-face with the applicant and ask them questions. References are supplied by the applicant, and these are usually previous employers or mentors that HR can contact should they choose to. Assessment centers is usually used to select current employees for promotion to higher level positions. After a candidate is selected, they attend orientation held by the organization to familiarize the employee of company guidelines. Compensation is the payment employees receive for their labor. This includes the wage level, the wage structure, and the individual wages. There are several types of compensation. There's hourly wage, which is a specific amount of money paid for each hour worked. There's weekly or monthly salary. Commissions, which is payment that is a percentage of sales revenue. Incentive payments, that is rewarded for outstanding job performance. Lump sum salary increase, that gives the employee the option of taking the entire pay raise in one lump sum. And profit sharing, which is the distribution of a percentage of a firm's profits amount its employees. Employee benefits include paid time off, insurance packages, pension and retirement programs. There's also flexible benefit plans, and some firms may offer these that allow employees to choose benefits that best fits their needs. The following methods are available to employees' training and management development. A performance appraisal is the evaluation of an employee's current and potential levels of performance to allow managers to make unbiased human resources decisions. The objective method is measurable quantity as the basis of assessing performance. Judgmental methods requires the manager to judge or estimate the employee's performance level, and it's best to try to avoid appraisal errors. Performance feedback includes the tell and listen approach, the problem-solving approach, and the 360-degree evaluation. The acts of human resources are the Fair Labor Standards Act, which establishes minimum wages and overtime pay rates. There's the Equal Pay Act, which requires men and women to be paid the same who are doing equal jobs. The Civil Rights Act, which forbids organizations to discriminate against any employees based on sex, race, color, religion, or national origin. The Age Discrimination in Employment Act outlaws personnel practices that discriminate against people aged 40 years or older. The OSHA Act is the act that regulates the degree to which employees can be exposed to hazardous substances. Next is the Employee Retirement Income Security Act, which specifies that if there is a retirement plan, it must be managed in a way that interests of employees are protected. Americans with Disabilities Act prohibits discrimination against qualified individuals with disabilities in all employment practices.